Hello, children. So it's nice and fun to be doing this in school where people are actually here. I'm recording this technically during my 5th hour class, so I have some teacher's aides in here. Hi, teacher's aides. Okay, so today we watched a video about subjects and predicates for brain pop. We did the quiz together real quick. Then we watched some Schoolhouse Rock about subject and predicates, because who doesn't always like Schoolhouse Rock? If you don't, I'm disappointed. So now we're going to do our worksheet. This is a 22-point worksheet. It's 2 pages. So do not be that guy or gal that doesn't do the last 2 right here. Okay, so directions. You're going to highlight in orange the simple subject in the sentence. Remember, the simple subject is just the noun itself. Do not put in adjectives. Do not put in prepositions. Do not put in articles. I'll do one with you. I'm going to skip and do number 3. The chocolate chip cookie was covered with ants. So, if we go to our highlight color, now we ask ourselves, who is our main actor in this sentence? Who or what are we talking about? And the chocolate chip cookie was covered with ants. Well, we're talking about the chocolate chip cookie. But remember that we just want the subject, the noun. So what we're talking about is just the cookie. Because chocolate and chip and the is an article. Chocolate and chip is an adjective saying what kind of cookie. So we don't want that. So that's how we do the first 5. So this is worth 5 points. Second one, highlight in red the simple predicate of the sentence. As we know, the simple predicate is the verb, or it is the verb phrase. Because remember, you can have a helping verb with your simple verb. Remember, the simple verb could be an action verb, or it could be a state of being, an existing, a linking verb. So, again, each one of these is worth 1 point. And let's do number 1 together. Because speaking and doing something, go. Okay, sorry. We had a little halftime entertainment there. So, let's do the first one together. Folk tales are make-believe stories about people and animals. So, remember, to find the predicate, we have to find the subject. We have to ask ourselves, who or what are we talking about? We're talking about folk tales. But technically, we're talking about tales because folk would be an adjective going to a type tale. Now, can we ask ourselves the action of the tale? What is it doing? Does it have a specific action? Well, we don't see an action, but what we do see is an existence verb, a state of being verb, a linking verb. They are. So that is your simple predicate. That is all you highlight in red is are. So again, on this, you're going to highlight the simple predicates, just the verbs. And for 2 to 5, all of them are just one word for this. And now, for the third part, you're going to highlight in yellow the complete subject. You're going to highlight in green the complete predicate. So you're going to highlight the whole sentence. There's not going to be one word that is not highlighted in this. This happens when you're recording videos, when we have school going. They don't know we're recording stuff. So, a way that I used to do it, and you can't really do it right now, is I would always put a vertical line in front of the predicate. And then everything, 9 times out of 10, everything to the left of that line is your complete subject. Everything to the right of that line is your complete predicate. So we're going to skip down to number 5, because number 5 is a little difficult. So, the rings of Saturn can be seen through excuse me, I just had lunch, through a telescope. So, who or what are we talking about in this sentence? Now, I know some of you may think we're talking about Saturn. Well, Saturn is the planet, yes, but the word of makes that a prepositional phrase. What we're talking about is rings. So that's our subject. What about the rings can be seen through a telescope? Well, simple subject looks like seen, because again, we could physically actually see something. But we have a verb phrase in here. We have can be seen. So can be seen is our simple predicate. So what I would do is I'm going to highlight in green this whole phrase, can be seen through a telescope. And if you do the period, I don't care. I'm not going to mark it wrong. We're going to highlight that in green. And then everything else, the rings of Saturn, we're going to highlight in yellow. So every single word is going to be highlighted. So that's how you do this assignment. So it's 2 points for each one of these sentences. 1 point for highlighting the correct complete subject, 1 point for highlighting the correct complete predicate. Again, if you have any questions, please message me on Schoolology. Again, please watch my videos in order. Watch Brain Pop video, watch Schoolhouse Rock video, watch this video, then do the assignment. If you do the assignment wrong, it tells me you're not watching this video, and I will not give you a chance to make up the assignment. As always, if you have any questions, email me on Schoolology. Peace.